Hello and welcome to another episode of Learn Origami with Mr. Mark. Today we're going to make these jumping frogs. So these two frogs, they're different sizes because I used two different sizes of paper. To make the frog you need a rectangle shape of paper. So I'm going to show you how I did those. First, we will take this aside. So here's a regular sheet of printer paper I have. I folded this in half twice. So I folded it in half once, like this, and I folded it in half this way. I tried these with the full sheet of the paper, and it doesn't work well when you use the full sheet. So after I folded that in half, I would cut this in on those lines, and I would get a paper to make this size frog, the smaller one. But if you wanted to try and do a bigger size frog, feel free to just do it once. Just fold your paper in half once with the to make the short sides meet. Fold that in half once and cut it, and you can make a frog that's this size. These frogs are really fun. Let me show you how to make them. So here I have a colored page. Green on one side, white on the other. We start with our green side facing the tabletop. We will first fold it in half with the long sides meeting each other. And we open that up. We'll next take this top edge, and we're gonna make an X. So we're gonna take the top edge to meet the sides. And because this is not a square piece of paper, it actually will give us a bit of the bottom that's free, that hangs out. So crease and press one side, bring the opposite end over because we're making an X, and that top edge will meet the other side that we haven't done yet. Just like that. Okay, we'll open that up. Now with both sides nicely creased, both angles nicely creased, and we have an X in our paper, we're gonna turn this over and do one more crease. We're gonna prepare our frog. We're gonna take this top edge with the green side facing up, fold it down, and you know how we have that center point on the X from our creases? Let me show you here. You see how we have that little centering from all that fold? That is where we're going to make one more crease. So we're going to take the top and fold it so we have a crease going in the middle of our X. Just like this. See, and now we have that crease that goes right through. Open it, turn your page over, and watch as we make a really cool preparation for our frog. So you see how we have our lips two sides that look like they're ready to go inside? That's exactly what we're gonna do. We will take the two sides, and I'm just taking my fingers. See? I'm just guiding the two opposite ends. These two creases are gonna come into the middle, and then this top portion will fold right on top, and we get that triangle shape. We'll have a triangle, and we have an excess of white that we'll see with the green. After we do this, now we have flaps hanging up on the sides. These flaps that are hanging out. So these top flaps, we'll take one end, make it meet our top point. So we'll take that end on one side, we'll bring it up and meet that point. Just like that. and crease it down. And to do the other side, I have to turn the paper because I just can't do it on the other side. I'm too right-handed for that. Some people can do it, other people can't. Unless you're left-handed and you can do that better on that side and then turn it the other way. So there you go. I brought my two ends to meet the top point. Just like that. And you fold that down nice and sharp. And next I will now take our project that looks like this. So these are the front legs for the frog. I will now take these two opposite sides. We're going to fold it straight to meet the center crease that we made earlier. Go ahead and fold them in and press it down. Just like that. See? So the sides went in. Next, we're going to take our bottom edge right here. And we have these 2 points on the sides of the diamond up top. So we'll take our flat edge and make that meet the middle of our diamond, taking the edges at the bottom to meet the edges at the top. Just like that. And next, we will now take this top flap and fold it backwards. So here we have a rectangle and we're folding it down and back to make a more narrow rectangle. This becomes the spring action, the spring back legs of our frog. So see how I'm making this nice and sharp, all those creases? See, I even grabbed my pen to make sure that all of this is nice and sharp because this helps our frog bounce. Now that we're done, I'm flipping him over. I want to give him some eyes, just like the others do. I'll grab my pen or marker, whichever you'd prefer. Go ahead and draw on your eyes. And if you do different eyes for different frogs, then you have a great party waiting to happen. Maybe those frogs are ready for a hopping race. Now that I got my eyes drawn on, I'm going to fluff out the front legs. I'll fluff out the back legs. See? Still keep it pressed a little. And there we go. Our jumping frogs are ready. There you go. All you have to do is just tap on the back and he hops along. So, have yourself a fun race with some frogs, or just make a bunch of them and have a good afternoon. See you soon and have a good day. Bye.